Hey, how you all doing? This is your girl Sandra D. I hope you're all well and in good health. I give God thanks for yet another day and for his goodness and his mercies towards me. You know what? I have nothing to complain about because I'm in my right mind. I've got a roof over my head and clothes on my back, shoes on my feet. My family are well. So, hey, to God be the glory. I just want to share with you briefly today, not my usual long videos. But I just want to share with you briefly today from the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 80, where it states that where there is no vision, the people perish. I was just thinking about myself today and thinking about the things that I have to do, the projects that I'm working on, and I look around me and I'm thinking about people that has always been in my life and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, right now I do feel a little bit alone on my journey, but I give God thanks in every situation because there's come some part of the journey or some part of the process that you have to go by yourself. There's just some aspect of it that you can't go with no one else. You have to tread it alone, and I've learned that and I've recognized it. And I was just thinking back on two things I was thinking about on a long distance race where they will start out in a pack, group up when they start the race running, and they'll be close to each other, but as the race progresses and they probably do like 5 laps, 6 laps, 10 laps depending on the race, you find that you'll have one way out in front, and then maybe you have 2 running together a good distance behind, and then you have 3 or sometimes another single one. But they start to scatter, they start to spread out. So the whole entire race, everybody is at different stages and they're going through the process in different ways. And I just smiled to myself and I was so encouraged by that. And I just want to say to someone, it's okay, you're still in the race. It's okay, don't stop until you reach the finish, because sometimes you start and you might even stumble as you go on, you trip, but you get up and you move, you focus. I remember when you think about Jesus and his ministry, he came on this earth and he fulfilled his purpose. But the one thing I've learned about that is that it never stopped there. So it's key that we fulfill our purpose, because in us accomplishing our purpose, we are setting the stage for someone else. We're setting the stage for the next generation. Simply because Jesus fulfilled his purpose, we have access to the gospel. Salvation is given unto us. And I look at it and I'm thinking, okay, it's key and it's important for me to do this. It's key and it's important for you, Sandra, to stay focused on what you're doing, look steadfast, and in the times when you feel lonely or you feel isolated, or you feel like you're abandoned by people that were around you, just look to God, because he said that if you acknowledge him in all your ways, then he will direct your path. And so it is so easy, and I've learned it from personal experience, to quit. It's so easy to give up when we get to the place when we're getting to the place where God wants us to be. My mom used to say to me that the darkest part of the night is just before dawn, and at the end of the day, just before daybreak, it gets really dark. But we have to learn to hold out. We have to learn to stay focused. We have to keep that drive, that zeal, going. And as I said in some of my quotes, associate yourself with people that will ignite the fire that's within you. You understand? You have to be careful of the people that you're associated with, because if they're not pushing you, if they're not encouraging you, if they're not building you, adding any value to your life, then what's the purpose? Because yesterday I learned this from a friend when they said that if you're in a group and you're the leader of that group and you're the one who's always in front and you're the one who everyone is looking up to, and so everyone is taking from you and pulling things from you, but there's no one to feed you, then you need to be in another group, because you should be able to give but also receive. You understand? So I just want to encourage you that you're still in the race. Doesn't matter what stage you're at. But if you're at the stage where you feel isolated, you feel like you're running it alone, you're not alone. God is with you. Stay focused. Be positive. Make sure your attitude is right. Encourage yourself. Learn to encourage yourself. Don't depend on people to tell you it's okay and you're doing well. Tell yourself you're doing well. Tell yourself it's okay. Tell yourself how beautiful or you're destined for greatness. How awesome you are. You're driven. Tell yourself things that will build you spiritually, and watch yourself finish that race because you're destined to do it. I'm so pleased, and I just want to hear your story. Tell me, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me about something you're going through so we can share your journey together. Yeah? So I'm looking forward to hear from you. I'm really, really looking forward to hear your comments. So please share, like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and we'll just continue on this journey together. Stay blessed. Have an awesome and a fabulous week. Bye-bye.